Hi everyone. So I'm actually going to do two vlogs today. And I'm going to do them one after the other. The first one today is the origins of being Can't Mom, which was my Facebook page. The origins of that and how I ended up on this YouTube channel. And that kind of entails also my journey of being displaced, being homeless, whatever you want to call it, being without habitation suitable for humans for long periods of time. And I say for long periods of time because I had shelter. I had a tent. So here we are. Hi, everyone. Okay, so it was me and Athena and Derek and Austin and I think Sin. And we were sitting in the tent in Eastlake. And I know me and Athena were talking, and me and Athena were a lot of times talking about how we could educate people. And no, I said me, Athena, Derek, Austin, and Sin, street name, Sin, Syn, um, stands for synthesis. Um, so we were sitting in the tent and we were talking, me and Athena, who were a lot of times talking about bringing education, awareness, we were all just kind of talking. And we were talking about starting a blog about doing just that. And we were discussing different forums and we were discussing Reddit. The problem that I had was that I have brain injuries, and so learning new forums can be challenging for me at the time. And I didn't have a phone really. I had a phone, but it was cracked and I didn't have service, so it was getting to the library and being able to find the time to write and really doing that. So I was having a hard time. So I thought, no, I don't still have it. Um, so I was having a hard time with that. So Reddit wasn't an option. It was just a little too much for me. So I thought, well, I can connect a Facebook page onto mine and we could do it that way. So we thought that was great. Um, After that, I was still really having a hard time. I wasn't writing in it. I posted a couple pictures, but nothing was really getting done to educate people about my journey or about awareness, or, it just was really sparse. It wasn't turning out to be what I wanted it to be. So, me, Derek, and Gypsy were sitting around, and by this time we were in the jungle. And I'm not sure if Athena was there, but Derek looks at me and he's like, video it. It doesn't have to be writing. You can video this. And I'm like, I don't have makeup on. My hair's a mess. I'm looking homeless. And he goes, I mean, my homeless is flying. And he was like, yeah, that's the truth. That's what it is. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I really don't know that I could do this. It was hard. And so I started. And here is a caveat. I couldn't, and I still don't, watch them afterwards, even here. And the reason for that is, well, sometimes I do, and you will notice when I do because they get deleted. I am self conscious. It's a thing. I accept it about myself and I try to fight it, but it is best if I just don't do it. Um, I want things to be from my heart. So sometimes I take notes to keep reminding, like if I do, I'll keep them, and sometimes, so that I can see. But to look back over it, I would delete it, so I couldn't do that. And then there was the memory issues while I was still undergoing like cognitive therapy and everything through neurorehabilitation. And so Gypsy had to be there and be like, hey, did you video today? Hey, you gonna video today? Hey, did you video today? So consistently reminding me to keep track of my journey and to post it. And, you know, and through this, you know, I, I was still, trying to make the world a better place. And, it was about making a community and trying my best to document that and show. And the fact that my campmates thought that it was important enough for me to do that really really meant the world too, and they still do. um, and that's important too. After that, I joined a support group, um, you know and I had shared a cup of coffee, and the support group was linked to Invisible People. It was We Are Visible, I think, was the support group, and it sparked Invisible People to come and interview me through a thing they were doing with Hanes, the Give for Good, or it was a wonderful campaign where they were giving out socks. It was freaking amazing, and they gave me a smartphone, which I'm still using, which you're viewing right now. I still use and service for a year to document for them, like a week of my life, hauling firewood, getting food, filtering water, washing up at our wash station, things like that. Basic everyday things. My viewpoint on it, neighborhood I lived in, things like that. Camp life, day to day stuff. Um, and it was really cool. And so after that, it was amazing. People, um, Mark had asked me to put up a GoFundMe, which I did, and went amazing. And so many people helped out. And I have to say, it helped me amazingly. And I was able to start through everybody's donations, which I have to say, through the Haynes campaign, I met a bunch of wonderful people and handed out a bunch of socks. It was just phenomenal. It really, really was. And through that, I met some people in the city who I was able to make connections with, and am doing some amazing work with. And so that was absolutely just a wonderful experience. And I have to just, you know, I look at companies, and when like I put things on about like Storyville coffee and things like that, I do love my coffee, as everyone knows. I mean, I'm not shy about that. But what I do try to do is really, I want to be a better person. So I also want to try, at least try. And I'm not perfect, okay? I buy on sale. I go to the food bank. I try really hard, but sometimes I get products from like Nestle and things like that, and I don't realize, or I don't think about it or whatever. But I do try to look for companies and put them out there that are trying to do good, because I think that's important. And so, but through this, afterwards, I really, because one thing I did when I was homeless and even now is research, consistently research. Keep researching, keep researching, keep researching, keep educating myself about what we can do to stem this flow. And even before the Haynes campaign, I was protesting, getting word out, educating people, getting people aware. Um, doing everything we can. Action. One saying that is always, and this is another reason it's Being Camp Mom and everything is my company is Being LLC, is because a saying that has always meant a lot in my life is to be or not to be. That is the question. And the answer that I've always held to my heart is I have to be. I am worth being. I am here. I belong. And there are so many personal reasons behind that. And I'm not going to go into all of them now. But I think it's true for all of us that when we're asked the question, to be or not to be, that is a question. The answer has to be, to act, to do something. And human rights are a thing. And I think that when we look at the truth, there is such a tendency towards miseducation and being unaware of surroundings and snap judgments. And I want to dig beyond that. I want to dig and ask the question, why? And show it until we reach an understanding. And by that understanding, we can come up with solutions, and solutions that work and are long term. I believe we can change the world. I believe we can save the world. I believe that we have to try harder, and we have to give it everything we've got. So that's my belief. And so that is the origins of Being Camp Mom into Being my company into and the next vlog that I will be doing, and that will be in about 25 minutes, that is going to be an explanation of Being LLC and what it is and how we work and what we do. And so from there, what I was going to say is that the Facebook page, Being Camp Mom, I translated over to YouTube so that some people don't do Facebook anymore. And so they asked me to do a YouTube channel. And so it's really not that hard to do the YouTube and then to just share the link onto my Facebook. So I just do that. And so it's like really simple and it just takes seconds. So I figured that works. It's easy. And I can figure that out. All right. I wish you all the best. And for those of you that want to stick with me to hear about Being LLC, I will see you in about 25 minutes. Bye.